The theme of dreams versus reality is quite prominent in Chapter 8, and this can be seen in the quote, "I tossed half sick between grotesque reality and savage, frightening dreams." In this quote, we can see that Nick's dream now reflects the grotesque reality. He is no longer disillusioned about the past and sees Gatsby for what he truly is. This progresses throughout the novel, and it develops over the chapters. This theme of dream versus reality is later reflected at the end of the chapter when Nick says, "What a grotesque thing a rose is. This relates to Daisy in that Gatsby has invested in her with beauty, and if that Gatsby had not put her on a pedestal like he did, she would be quite bland. It shows that there is a thin line between dream and reality, and this can be easily confused."
Gatsby's tension-filled confrontation with Tom took place on the hottest day of the summer. Now that the fire has gone out of Gatsby's life with Daisy's decision to remain with Tom, the weather suddenly cools and autumn creeps into the air. Gatsby's gardener even wants to drain the pool to keep falling leaves from clogging the drains. In the same way that he clings to the hope of making Daisy love him the way she used to, he insists on swimming in the pool as though it was still summer. Both his downfall in Chapter 7 and his death in Chapter 8 result from his stark refusal to accept what he cannot control, the passage of time.
The final sentence in Chapter 8 is Nick's description that the Holocaust was complete. This observation mirrors the underlying theme of the book, that the carelessness of the rich causes a ripple effect, and in turn creates destruction amongst the entire society. Nick's choice of the word Holocaust also portrays Gatsby to be a victim and innocent. This in turn allows for a cathartic ending when the reader can empathise and sympathise with his character when he dies. However, the word Holocaust could also be interpreted as hyperbolic, as Gatsby was not a victim but simply reaped the corruption he sowed. And thus this leads to the reader questioning Nick's reliability as a narrator. In David Lodge's words, the choice of the points of view from which the story is told fundamentally affects the ways readers will respond emotionally and morally to the fictional characters and their actions.